Patrick Delves, and you're looking at Sisters of the Maccabee TV. Blessed.
Shalom and welcome to Sisters of the Maccabees. I'm sitting here with my brother from another mother, Patrick Delves,
Yes.
Master Herbalist.
Blessed. Greetings.
Mr. Delves, we're happy to see you again.
Thank you. Same here.
I know you want to make this very quick. I have a couple of questions for you that people have been asking me. And I know you're the perfect person to answer these questions. Vitiligo.
Well,
Vitiligo.
Leprosy.
Right.
So there is.
Yes.
That's
Someone.
what Moses had. And Moses dipped his hand and come back with white. He got leper.
Yes,
there
sir.
you go.
That's all about. Yeah. Well, it's a form of it's an autoimmune disease. That's what Michael Jackson had.
Right.
It's kind of rampant in the Caribbean now because we see a lot of our people getting that condition. It starts off with another little spot on the lip, or on the hands, you know, and it affects the whole skin, turn white.
Right.
That's why two black can make a white, two white can make a black.
There you go.
Bottom line. All right. So the melanite cells. The melanite cells deal with the pigmentation of your hair, your eyes, and your skin color. What happens with vitiligo is the melanite cells have to start self-destructing, or the immune system start attacking the melanite cells. So they start changing the pigmentation of the skin. So they call it an autoimmune disease.
Right.
Right? Or we call it leprosy. It's an old name for it in the Bible, but
Yes.
the name now in the medical term is called vitiligo. And it's when as I said before, the melanite cells start self-destructing because there is not enough tyronase. See? Because the tyronase is which is an enzyme prevents the melanite cells from self-destructing.
Right.
So a lot of people can prevent vitiligo if they take a lot of vitamin C and take an amino acid called tyrosine.
Okay.
Right? Now vitamin C protects the skin layers. A lot of people know that, you know.
Right.
From even melanoma, cancer of the skin. That's what
Right.
Mali died from.
Yes.
Right. So a lot of vitamin C protects the pigmentation of the skin, but it also protects the skin from the sun rays.
From this, right.
Yeah, from being damaged. Because they have a saying that our people don't get skin cancer. We do, because I had a brother like even darker than me who had skin cancer. So we do get it too. But when you really trace back the ancestors, he had somebody who was Caucasian in his family.
Ah. There you go.
In the UK. You know what I'm saying? So he died from
Right.
melanoma. See? But vitamin C prevents the pigmentation of the sun or the immune system from attacking the melanite cells.
Okay.
Tyronase, again, is an amino acid that also, if it's in abundance in the melanite cells, it helps the melanite cells to produce tyronase, which protect the cells from destructing.
Got it.
So a lot of people who have vitiligo, either they have not enough tyronase or tyrosine in the body to create the tyronase, the enzyme, to protect the melanite cells, or the immune system become overactive because of intracellular acidosis.
Okay.
So it's one disease, as Dr. Cindy always say. People get confused with that. One disease, one cause. What it is, too much acid, mucus and acid. Very true. So when the body becomes very acidic, then the cell become very acidic on a cellular level. And when it attacks your skin, you get vitiligo, it attacks your joints, you get rheumatoid arthritis, it attacks the tissue, you get lupus. So it's different diseases but one cause. And there's no difference in vitiligo. So with vitiligo, what we do, we feed the patient lots of tyrosine.
Okay.
And lots of buffered vitamin C to get into the thymus gland. And those are the B vitamins, especially B5.
Okay.
PABA.
Okay.
Right? And what PABA do, PABA prevents the melanite cells from causing the skin color to change into this white pigment, or what we call leprosy. And then the B complex also works on the nervous system, but they also help you to get back the skin color. So if you're losing the pigmentation, you can get it back by using PABA. Don't forget PABA, P-A-B-A, and the B vitamins, and lots of vitamin C and lots of tyrosine and then you alkaline the blood, and you can fix it like that.
Good.
Yeah. You know, a lot of doctors, the medical system don't fix anything, so.
Never heard that explained in the way you just explained
They
it.
they just don't know how to fix these things because in the medical journal there's no cure for vitiligo.
Right. I've seen it. I've watched quite a lot of video on YouTube.
And we have a few people in Grenada that we're treating who lost the pigmentation, some of it, but they don't lose anymore because we started to treat them with these herbs and this supplementation, you know, so they're okay.
Okay. There's another question I have for you. Someone have a question about myasthenia gravis. I hope I said that.
Yeah, myasthenia gravis.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, we had a live video. We had a sister from Jamaica who had myasthenia gravis, and when she found me on Facebook, she couldn't walk.
Oh wow!
And sent me pictures where she was bunged in a wheelchair. She couldn't walk at all. She was bedridden. And then we put her on a program. In the first month, she was able to come out of bed, get out of bed. You know what I mean? And then we started to work on her in terms of fasting is very significant, you know.
Absolutely.
All the prophets fast from Moses to Jesus. They had to fast because of spiritual, mental, and physical rejuvenation. So what we did was we had to put her on our 21-day mucus-less diet. And on the 21-day mucus-less diet, she could get up and walk around. You know what I mean?
And you have a video on YouTube.
Yes, on the mucus-less diet. Yes,
you do.
So she followed that, and in 33 days, she could have moved her hands, she could have walked around, her muscles got stronger because it's an autoimmune disease that attacks the muscles and the nerves, like muscular dystrophy.
Right.
Another autoimmune disease also. So we taught her how to alkaline the blood, so we put her on an alkaline diet. And then we give her things to balance back the immune system. Immune balance, immune adapt, the 7 precious mushrooms, holy immune, NAC, glutathione, you know, to help the cells to function on a cellular level in an alkaline terrain. I know she's 100% cured. And I use the word cure, C-U-R-E. The FDA, or you don't like the word cure, I'm going to use it today. C-U-R-E, cure. Yeah, she healed herself. But the body healed itself, right? Yeah, so that's how we attack myasthenia gravis. And as I said before, all these autoimmune diseases are really one cause, intracellular acidosis. Some people get myasthenia gravis, some people might get muscular dystrophy, some people might get RA, rheumatoid arthritis, or multiple sclerosis, but there's one cause of it.
One cause.
Yes, and everything starts in the earth system, in the stomach.
Yep.
That's where it starts, man. The earth.
A lot of people don't know that. That's very foreign to a lot of people.
If you keep the earth healthy, that's the digestive system, and you keep the bowels clean in an alkaline state, you will never get a disease, and that's the key.
The earth, the stomach. The stomach is the earth.
The stomach is the earth, and all diseases start from there. 80 to 90% of all diseases start from there. That's why I said before that stomach issues is the beginning of diseases.
Of all yes. Yep.
When you start to have troubles here, you won't get a disease.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't equate that even to the like you said, the dandruff.
Yeah.
Acne.
Inside.
Yeah.
So it's come from. Anything coming on the skin have to be from the outside, from the
inside, yes.
Because the skin is what we call the second kidney.
Right.
And the liver and the kidney is the foundation of healthy skin.
Right.
So if you can keep these two organs healthy plus the bowels well, because they keep the filter of the blood, you will keep the skin well. Exactly. And that's the key is keeping the whole body in an alkaline state is much better. You know.
I have 2 more questions for you, Patrick. I hope I'm saying this right. Chiari malformation and nerve degradation.
Chiari malformation. That's a big word. They give all these they give all these words big names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rhinitis, colitis, sinusitis.
Yeah, all that
arthritis.
Yeah, all that is
all
Latin.
That shit is
Latin.
inflammation, brother.
Yeah.
Let's say inflammation of different parts.
That's right.
Inflammation of the sinuses, inflammation of the colon, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're supposed to scare the patient to make them think they have this.
Something is bad.
Right, and take all this medication.
So that's
all it is.
That's a neurological problem that I don't treat.
You don't treat that?
No. And never did. Because there are about 250,000 people in America that suffer from that condition. Okay. You lose your memory, you lose your nerves, it affects the spine, but they're saying they're still researching on that particular condition, but they don't know the cause of it.
Don't know the cause.
Cerebrospinal disturbances. And the cerebrospinal fluid, again, I think that's what initiates these conditions of the brain. With I think the part of the brain touches the skull. If I'm right, correct. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I think that's what it is, where part of the brain pushes down and pushes out in the skull and cause the patient to have lots of pain and lots of memory loss and lots of neurological problems. And that is a tough thing to repair.
So, yeah.
Because once it starts to affect the brain and the spine, it's very tough. So I never treated a patient with that, so I can't say that.
That's not in your area.
Right. You have to go to a neurologist
right.
Who deal with those kind of conditions, and then if the neurologist want to deal with people who want to deal with what we call a nutritional diet,
right.
then we can play a role in that way. But usually it affects the nerves and the brain.
Right, that's the,
A lot of people have bad memory when they have that kind of condition. So it's neurological, and I think people should work with a neurologist for that.
Okay.
Not a urologist, a neurologist, doctor of who deals with the brain, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Toxoplasmosis.
Toxoplasmosis. Autoimmune disease, again. You know? They call it toxoplasmosis. Those are the diseases that is caused by, I guess, too less of a stomach acid.
Okay.
Hypochlorhydria causes toxoplasmosis, I believe, if I'm correct. If I'm not correct, correct me again. And these are conditions that not only affect the kidney, but also affect the heart and the lungs. And because again, the immune system again that attacks certain part of the body.
Right. Is that something that you treat?
Never treated it before, but I know people who had it.
I find that these diseases, the names.
Dr. Sebi treated it too.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
These are rare diseases.
Rare disease, yeah. You see, these diseases is just that they want to blame it on genes.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's genetics.
Right.
But it's not, a lot of people doesn't understand that genes have a part to play in what the condition that we get. But again, it's not really genetic, but we have what we call a genetic predisposition.
Right.
Of getting these diseases.
Is it more of a lifestyle, would you say?
Well, the lifestyle, we have to have lifestyle change, because I look at me, my mom's had high blood pressure.
Right.
And I had it too.
Right.
And if you looked at my video a couple of days ago with my ex-wife, who was an acupuncturist, I had a stroke when she was in my pregnancy, because I was eating the same way my mom been eating.
Exactly.
So I got high blood pressure.
Right.
And in the process of getting high blood pressure, I got a stroke in her presence.
Right.
And she was there to treat me with acupuncture. Don't forget, if you see anyone getting a stroke, you take a needle and you just put it right here. So right in the back of the ear up here. Just prick the ear, both of them, right in the back here.
Okay.
Right here. See right there? Just prick it. And the stroke disappears. Until you can call a doctor, an ambulance. But that's what she did. And then my stroke became very mild.
Right.
So when the ambulance came, it was okay. And I had to go to the hospital. But at the end of the day, as I said before, it is a genetic predisposition.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what we do is we use some of these little pins here, and we put them in the air, you drop one in the back of the air.
Right.
And when you feel when you get dizzy, you just press it right here.
Right.
You just press it, and it disappears. The dizziness is gone. So these are things that people use, Yeah, so it's not really genetics, it is a genetic predisposition.
Right.
So if you eat the same food your
bad
mother
habit
been eating,
being passed down from generation to generation.
right? Because let me give you an example. If Dan and you, Michaela, you're all husband and wife, right?
Right.
And you feeding Dan a certain diet,
diet,
it's
right.
common sense, right? And you have 2 children,
right?
and your daughter
Is eating
from how you
right.
taught her to cook.
Right.
And say Dan at 40 years old comes down with high blood pressure, diabetes,
Right.
you know what I mean, cancer, prostate problems, because of the way you've been eating them. Say
Eating the same food, right?
Eating them, fattening that, feeding them late at night, greasy foods, fried foods, Chinese food, you know what I'm saying? Which is not good for black people. You know what I'm saying? All these foods, and then You taught your daughter to cook the same way.
Same
and
lifestyle.
she fed her husband
same
the
thing,
same
and
way.
her children the same way.
And then her husband will cook just like your husband. Same principle, same thing they're going to have.
So it's just one bad lifestyle being passed down from generation to generation.
Right. So when my mom had 2 strokes and she died from the second stroke. I was not there when she died. I was here when she had the second stroke. But when she had the first stroke, I stopped it. But the second stroke, I was not there. See? Because they was feeding her, a 97-year-old woman, a set of foods in the evening time, always not working as well before. So it's expected, you know what I'm saying? So when I got my stroke, I changed my whole lifestyle.
Right.
Whole lifestyle change.
Yep, you have to.
And then after that, the doctor said to me, okay, you got to take alferapin. That's a calcium channel blocker. Block calcium, no good for you. You got to take Novax, another calcium channel blocker. You're going to have to take an ACE inhibitor called Zestrate. You're going to have to take a statin drug to prevent cholesterol. That's what they told me. And it's aspirin, 81 milligrams. I said, oh yeah.
All that side effects.
All of them. Plus a water pill to counteract what the ACE inhibitor does.
Right.
Because the ACE inhibitor make you increase potassium in the blood.
Right.
See? I said, oh yeah. That's a death sentence, man. So, all the doctors who told me, Patrick Dutch, that I was going to get another stroke and die if I don't take the drugs. They all died. They died. The more suckers, they all dead. I'm taking no drugs.
That's right.
Wow.
Not one drug coming to my not even aspirin.
It's sad. It's sad.
See,
There was a young man who had a very rare cancer. I just reading the story back home in Jamaica. And he came here. They flew him here. They got rid of the cancer somehow. That's what they say. He went home. He was fine. And then he went right back to eating the same crap. And then he just passed away.
That's what it's all about. And that's what I'm trying to tell people every day. I say, once you fix, you know, Christ made a statement that's very significant. When he healed the leper, he said to him, go back and sin no more, otherwise the worst thing will fall on you. See what I'm saying? You know what I said to them? I said, go back and don't eat the goddamn food no more, the bad foods, otherwise your cancer gonna come back with a vengeance.
Right.
And it kills you quicker than before.
You're eating the same thing that got you in this situation.
That's what I'm saying. So the doctor said to them, you have cancer, we give you some chemotherapy and some radiation. What can I eat, doc? Go back and eat the same food. He won't kill you. So you can come back, you can go back to him and do more chemotherapy. That's a business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't believe in going back. I believe in once I got better at my stroke, I change my whole lifestyle. I don't mess around, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't eat food at night. And I live a clean life. 62 years old and I'm
you
all
fast. That's a big thing
I fast.
for you.
Every month I fast for 10 days.
Yes.
You know, and
That's very important.
Me and the brother here is on a kidney cleanse. I'll give you an example. He has high blood pressure. Severe hypertension. The brother's living here with me.
Right.
I'm living with him, really. It's an apartment. And when it first came in May, his pressure was 180, 110. Yeah. Now, I'm here, and we are on a 4-day cleanse of the kidney. His pressure is 120/75. It's amazing. Just showing him how to fast, eating the foods and taking the herbs and drinking the right stuff, and his pressure is 128/75. That's amazing, man. And I only teaching him, I say, I had it, man. You could fix it. So don't let nobody tell you all can't fix hypertension, diabetes, cancer. Don't let them fool you all with that crap. There is a cure for everything, but you're the cure. And the body heals itself. That's what the Most High created the body.
Yes.
To heal itself.
Yes.
So what do you tell me there's no cure? FDA, there is a cure. Don't go to Dan, go to me. Come to me. Go to Dan. I said it, not Dan. There is a cure. You are the cure. The people are the cure. And forget that. You know, so we look at all these things and say, you know, like in the black community, dialysis centers are popping up. And since I'm here, there are 5 young sisters who came into the clinic. All the 4 or the 5 of them, they all under 35 years old. Breast cancer, 2 breast cut off.
Oh, wow.
Jennifer, like this made me today. I'm telling you, man. It's black brothers and sisters, all under 35. The 2 breast cut off. One had the BRCA gene,
because
cut off for 2 breasts. This you have the BRCA gene. So you have the BRCA gene, you have to take up 2 breasts. So you take up the right, take up the left. Because you have the BRCA gene. Not telling her or explaining to her a definition. The BRCA gene will harm you only if it becomes a junk BRCA gene. Now she said to me yesterday, if I knew, I didn't know better when I was 28 about breast cancer. She's 31 now.
Wow. If
I knew that if you have if you eat it right, the BRCA gene don't turn into a junk gene.
Right.
If I knew better, I don't want to make me take my breast off.
Lack of knowledge.
That's what these shows are important. These presentations are very significant because you're all there and you're going to teach people. It's important now.
And what I try to tell people is, unfortunately, black people in America is eating a European diet. This is not our diet.
And the Chinese food too.
That's why we're the most sick of everyone else, because we're eating everyone else's diet.
A 15-year-old sister told me yesterday, a 15-year-old sister is in a support group of the breast cancer survivors. 15-year-old in America.
Shame.
Breast cancer. You know what I'm saying? And when Dr. Semi said, you know, what you feed an elephant, can you feed a food a bear? People don't understand what he meant. You can't go eat them other people's diet.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You eat the Chinese restaurants are rampant in our neighborhood. And guess who have the most dialysis centers in America? In the black neighborhood.
Black community.
You know, Baltimore is even worse.
Black people need to understand the Chinese don't even eat what they sell in those restaurants. They don't eat it.
Yeah.
They don't eat anything that they're selling in the Chinese restaurant.
A drug dealer will never sell his mother drugs.
That's right.
Or his children drugs.
Right.
He sell it to other people. He sell it to your children. And my children. He ain't gonna sell it to his children. The Chinese ain't gonna give their children that kind of food they give it to us every day with MSG and soy sauce in their foods. And these are the chemicals and these foods that cause us to have trouble in the kidney. And nobody saw in the news the other day that air pollution also now is affecting the kidney also. So they're killing us in different ways. Water, food, air, and chemicals.
Yeah.
Fake food. And the Chinese are known for that. So I don't eat Chinese food. You know what I mean? I try to eat the food in nature as possible, because the Chinese feed you fried food, fried rice and fried chicken. You know what they eat? Them suckers eat vegetables.
Yes, steamed vegetables.
That's what they eat.
Of course.
And herb teas. You see what they want
of
to They're sipping that stuff. That's tea they use.
I'm on to those Chinese.
Hey,
Why you drink this soda pops?
Hey Patrick, you ever heard this statement about the difference between a hard kill and a soft kill? I'll tell you if you never heard the statement before. A hard kill is when the government, the CIA, turns a blind eye and allows drugs and guns to come in our neighborhood that we're taking, and we're turning the guns on each other and killing each other. That's a hard kill.
Yeah.
But we're not killing each other fast enough. So now what they've introduced through our diet, which is your ministry and what you do, they introduced the soft kill, where they introduce all these foods that are killing you slowly, but they're killing you all the same. And they taste good, so you readily taking the poison in your body and killing yourself. So they're killing us every which way that we go.
And not only here, man. In the Caribbean too.
Yes, sir.
In the Caribbean too, brother.
Yes, sir.
Coming in and taking over the Caribbean. Hey,
hey, Patrick. Me and Malika, real quick, because I know you know we're going to pretty much end this. But me and Malika, man, it's such a shame, man. We went down to see you in the summer, and we walked your neighborhood, and we see all the beautiful fruits and vegetables falling off the vine to the ground and rotting in people's front yard. And they go downtown to that big behind supermarket down there by the bus terminal, and it's buying all that foreign imported crap.
And they're trying to figure out now, why they're getting diseases.
Right.
And they're trying to figure out why they're dependent on the colonial masters to feed them.
Right.
Because they're not using their natural resources.
Right there.
Patrick,
man.
I went into the supermarket when we left your house one day. We went into that supermarket in town, and one shelf was dedicated to soy oil, soybean oil.
Garbage.
Yes. A whole entire shelf.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. And I looked for coconut oil. I couldn't find it. I found one tiny little bottle, and it was the most expensive of everything else.
Yeah.
A shame.
Even the olive oil is fake now.
Yes.
Yes.
Even the olive oil, you see, there's fake olive oil.
Yes,
sir. Great olive oil out there. So you gotta take with the coconut oil. Yeah. You know, that's what
you can't even find coconut oil in the Caribbean, and it's in the Caribbean.
It's hard to find it. But they have it
terrible.
in abundance.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what the white man does.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So they feed you all the pesticide foods that go back to the Caribbean, all the raisins and all they have. The raisins also have lots of chemicals that cause cancers.
Right.
They feed it to the people in the Caribbean. So they call it third world food.
But they're trying to get rid of the people in the Caribbean so they can take over.
And for a small country like Grenada, our cancer rate is so high.
Really?
For only 90,000 people we have in our country. We had, in 2015, we had 1,569 people were diagnosed with cancer. And 980 people died from the disease in 2015 alone. And 2016 is even higher. Because they're not eating the original diet. They are eating another man's diet. And if you eat another man's diet, it can never correspond to your damn bloodstream. Can never. You have to eat the food what you grow. In order for that food to deal with the environment you live in terms of your blood.
Right.
You know, we were taught that.
Right.
If that don't happen, you eat another man's diet, you will get another man's disease. That's why heart disease is so rampant in the Caribbean now.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And cancer. Because the heart disease is the #1 killer here. And the second one is what? Cancer. Cancer is the #1 killer in the Caribbean now. And the second one is what? Heart disease. You have cardiologists coming in now.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Your place is packed with people.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because you're not teaching the people.
Yes,
and
sir.
they come and say, Africans say, oh, you're racist. Yes.
Anyway.
I have one more question for you, Patrick. This was sent to me by a close friend of mine. STD. What are natural cures, for STD?
When you know they had the syphilis injection, they injected it. African American soldiers. That's an STD. You have gonorrhea. We call it CLAPS in the Caribbean.
Right.
So gonorrhea is the medical name for it. You know what it is in the Caribbean. We give it all these names. You know what I mean? You have herpes. You have HTLV virus. You have hepatitis. They all come from sexual intercourse.
Right.
And not HIV. That's a whole different thing. HIV don't come from sex.
Right.
HTLV again, if you're weak in the immune system, you get it from sexual intercourse. But HIV is 97% of HIV don't come from sexual intercourse. See? But it comes from different things. But sexually transmitted disease is rampant in the Caribbean too. And there's a strain of gonorrhea. There's a strain of gonorrhea now. When you get it, kill the immune system.
Really?
Yeah, it's hard to fix it. Difficult now. The strain they have there now. And these things happen when you have these foreigners run into the country, and our sister down in the Caribbean who don't know better, and they're living in poverty.
Yes.
You know, they get involved because of the monetary stuff like that.
Speak it, Patrick, because I know.
It's reality, man. I'm talking facts.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying? And they bring all the diseases.
But now, here's my theory, and I could be wrong, Patrick, okay? There are people that are sleeping with animals. That's a fact.
Oh, sure.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay? And
If
when
it happens in
you're
the Bible
laying with
times too.
animals, right? And then you're laying with everybody else,
Yeah.
diseases are going to get
Oh,
passed
sure.
around because you're not supposed to be connecting with animals on a sexual level.
And that's why
and
the
that's why
Father
these
tells us
rare
that
diseases
in the
is
Deuteronomy,
going around.
yeah.
And, you know, people just sleeping around.
It's a man having sex with sheep.
Right.
And the sheep have a virus called Simeon 40.
Right.
So if you have sex with a sheep, you won't get Simeon 40 virus.
Of course.
You have sex with a cattle, a cow, the cattle have it too. You won't get Simeon 40 virus. You're going to pass it on to somebody else.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
So these things, you see, all these things have been there from before.
Yes.
Because in order for the Most High to tell us do not sleep with an animal,
Right.
it had people in the ancient time doing the same shit too.
Right.
Make him say don't do this stuff. So he tell you don't do that. So if he says to you don't do that, don't eat shrimp, don't eat lobster, don't eat nothing that have no scale, and no fin. You know, don't eat nothing that don't chew the cut. He knows why.
Of course.
So I'm saying, so if he says to you don't go sleep with an animal, he knows why. Because an animal have diseases, man.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So you must get it.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are sleeping with animals, not only
Yeah.
animals, but they're going to have sex in the other way, in the background. That stuff is
Yes.
all abomination
Yeah.
too. Two cities want to strive for that crap. Sodom and Gomorrah. Right?
And you wonder why people are getting all these.
And the same Christian, so-called Christian, will come and tell you, God love everybody. Well, yes, he do. But he said to you, a man who live with a man and a woman who live with a woman can never inherit the kingdom of God, though.
Yes, sir.
So how come you so love you so much if you tell you can't read it? You cannot read the Bible properly. Your scripture, what you read every day.
That's right.
Go back in Romans 1:26, 29.
That's right. That's right.
The man left the natural use of the woman and goes to sleep with a man, which is unnatural in what? Nature. So you're wrong. Oh man.
Yeah, man. You know.
You know what I'm saying? It's not Old Testament stuff. It's all new.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So if God loved them so much, why did he destroy sleep for that?
Right. Exactly.
Huh? And he couldn't even find, what, 5 people who was not homosexual? And they went to have sex with the angels? And he killed them off, right?
That's
so
right.
he loved them so much. Yeah. Facts is facts. You know what I mean? You know, Batman, hold your corner. Don't take it out there, Dan.
That's right. No, I'm leaving that right in there.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, Mr. Dev, we know you have to go. We know you're a busy
We have a
man.
long day today. We have
Yes,
25
yes,
people
you do.
today. Yeah, you know, so.
So it was a pleasure. You know, I hope you answered all the questions that the people had. You know, again, it's a pleasure. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.
Blessed love. And thank you for coming down.
You already
That's my
know.
brother from another mother.
You already
That's
know.
my sister from another mother, man.
That's
And
right.
we have a whole place waiting for them when they come back to Grenada. It's
That's
all-
right.
Yeah,
it's
we're
all-
coming back.
It's
just so
all
you
it's
know.
all locked up till you all come forward again.
There you go. We coming back. Blessed.
Blessed love.
Shalom, 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 family. Welcome to another edition of Maccabees TV. It's your brother, Priest Daniel Allah, with a quick announcement. In our never-ending quest to bring our people quality information, powerful and life-changing information, we introduce 2 new channels to the Maccabees family. Currently, we have Maccabees TV, and we have the Sisters of the Maccabees channel. We're going to introduce 2 new channels very soon. One of them is called Maccabees TV News, which is basically going to be news and current events as it relates to prophecy. And also, we're introducing Maccabees TV Music to try and help and push to the masses the Israelite artists that are out here and get their music to where people can hear it. If there's anything that we do on any of these channels that impact and help you, and you feel in your heart that you want to help us, please become a Patreon today. I'm not asking for every subscriber to become a Patreon, but if there's something that we do that helps you, and you feel like you want to help us, as some people have reached out to me and said, become a Patreon today. As a thank you for becoming a Patreon today, I will ship you a DVD hard copy of the Exodus Memorial that we did 2 years ago, and I'll also be uploading exclusive footage on our Patreon channel. So again, if anything that we do impacts you and you want to help, become a Patreon today. With that, I say peace and shalom to the nation of Israel.